Hello and welcome to Reviews. I'm going to put this video up a little bit sooner because normally I do it later, but I'm still feeling like hot garbage. And it's funny. I don't live too terribly far from an airport, so I had to sit here and wait for some planes to go by. And yeah, anyway, it didn't put me in any better mood for West Coast Avengers. This number three. It's only been 3 issues now. Why does it feel so much longer? Um, Yeah, and this is another book I'm kind of on the fence with. I see what Kelly Thompson is going for, and yeah, I've made the comparisons with the old Geffen Justice League slash JLI. You take a bunch of characters that couldn't really hold their own books and put them all together. Um, in this case, some of these books failed really badly. Um, like the Hawkeye, especially America. I really feel that they should have put her on a bus for a while, kind of like they did with Hawkman, because her book was so bad. They kind of need time to wash that um, out of people's mouths, and so yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's just dive into this because even right on the front page. Um, there is something that really bugged me. Um, to the split to look into his sketchy company, Advanced Image Mechanics, which is definitely not the villainous Advanced Idea Mechanics with a sensual new acronym. Editors, that's not how language works. AIM is still AIM. It's still the same acronym. Now, the words are different, but the acronym is still the same. You guys are writers, right? You guys know this stuff, right? I presume you have dictionaries. Anyway, that's nitpicky, but I've been complaining about this for a long time. The lack of editorial on these books, and yeah, that's another example. Alana Smith, and yeah, I'm holding you and CB Sabalski. But Alana, you should have caught that. Oh, that's right. Editorial doesn't look at these books. What does editorial do anymore? There used to be a time when editors would, put the kibosh on storylines or, tell the writers, no, you can't do that. No, I don't think they do that anymore. I think they just stamp everything and let it go through. See, I'm sick and I'm in a really pissy mood. Okay, so yeah, it just feels like we jumped in right in the middle. So, as you know, Brodok caught on to their plan. So while everybody is sleeping, here we have Fuse and Kate in bed, and Tigra reaches down and rips the ceiling off. Um, well, that's a new way to wake up. Damn it, Brodok knows we were playing him. So yeah, it's a good thing ripping off the roof of the building didn't cause anything but a little bit of dirt to fall on them. So we get this where Tigra, just carefully picks Kate up, um, gets her in her fist and growls at her, and um, Fuse does this thing where it looks like he's having a heart attack and just goes, ugh. So looks kind of. I thought he was having a heart attack at first. So America almost casually strolls in, and wait, are you made out of vibranium right now? My piercings are made out of it, so I'm never without something strong to replicate. Now throw me. Yeah. Do people just recognize vibranium on sight? I mean, seriously, could the average person take any alloy and say, oh yeah, that's definitely iron, that's definitely aluminum, that's especially something as uncommon as vibranium, which in the superhero world I imagine they'd be more used to it than the average person, but could you really recognize it on first sight? So they do the fastball special, and Choir, did you fall asleep? I refuse to answer that on the grounds that the answer is yes. And like I said, Kelly has these funny lines. She can be funny. Well, we've got bigger problems now than just King Kong Tigra. I hope when you say bigger, you mean more serious America, and not literally bigger. There's a lot of spreads here, which kind of fits this. When you have giant monsters, I actually like the way they're doing the panel layout. And so, yeah. Fuse is grabbing onto Tiger's hair. Tiger's just casually walking around with Kate in her fist. And then we have Brodok. Um, look upon me and my monstrous beauties and tremble, Los Angeles, for they will tear you apart. And Clint says, there's no chance this is a dream. You have a lot of dreams about giant monster women, Hawkeye? I refuse to answer that on the grounds that the answer is yes. Gross, Spartan. Also, don't steal my lines. Okay, reuse the joke, but it worked. It worked well here. And Gwenpool is there a plan? I'm personally pretty great at the whole no plan shooting from the hip style, but I'm trying to assimilate into a team, so it seems polite to ask. So then they break up the team. America is going to go for the dragon. Choir is going to shut Tiger down because he was told not to by Hawkeye because they didn't want to hurt her. But this time they have no choice because they're pretty much destroying the coast here. But saving Kate, Fuse, and the city is the priority now. By my count, at least Brodok, Fuse, Brodok plus 4 giant monster ladies for us, Mr. Barton. First of all, don't call me Mr. Barton again. Second of all, you're a very good accountant. Okay, that line's kind of dumb. Let's make some noise, kid. Now, need I remind you, we have an Omega level telepath here. And we have one of the strongest characters. Yeah, very, very misused here. So Quentin goes up and does the mind whammy on Tigra and takes her down. Now, that's a problem when you have a character like Choir, like Kid Omega. He should be taking down all these characters, all these monsters, relatively easily. But when Tiger goes down, she just happens to land in a building, still holding Kate, doesn't crush her, doesn't let go, so she's okay. And there's a whole little stupid spot here where, what does she say? Where is it? God, there's a stupid line in here. Maybe I missed it here. I'm looking for the line. I already forgot where it was. But she makes a sexual innuendo about him being made out of vibranium. Oh yeah, here it is. Are you made of vibranium right now, Johnny? Or am I just really excited about that idea? In a purely professional way. Stupid. But why do these people recognize vibranium like that? So your piercings are made of vibranium. Very clever. Vibranium is pretty hard to come by. Any chance you'll tell us how you got it? Not a chance in hell. Is this a setup or is this just a throwaway line? I kind of have a feeling it's the latter. So now we have Kate shooting. She's going to shoot them with just regular arrows, not the trick arrows. But then she recognizes the marking that these monsters are all girls that went to Brodok. No, surprise, surprise, right? Choir, shut up. These monsters are definitely patients from Brodok's aim facility. Now, Choir is working on crowd control when, yeah, we do have to save people, granted, but he should be going after the other monsters. And of course, here we get into the stupid lines. Dude, this is like air surfing. It's amazing. I'm going to skip a couple pages here because it's just America beating up one of the monsters, and Gwenpool is on Brodok's head trying to tear his head off. But he'll still be evil inside. Which, again, did Kelly read Gwenpool's series? She has a history with MODOK, and they do pretty much make it out that this is MODOK just with a new body. Shouldn't he be more upset with her? And shouldn't she be more afraid? Anyway, he launches her off his back. And as she's falling to the ground, there is a really interesting thing. This would be a great time for that thing where I can, leap through panels and jump into other parts of the comic book to kick in, yet I notice that's not happening. But falls never kill me. It's one of the best things about me. Except I'm beginning to suspect I've been rebooted, which is interesting. Unless I die. I mean, it'll still be interesting, I guess, but just for a much shorter amount of time. Anyway, Quentin catches her and, tells her use her damn powers. And yeah, I don't have powers. Sure you do. Some kind of reality manipulation, right? Nope. Wait, what do you mean? I've seen you. Are you joking? Nope. Thanks for the save. And then she just goes and runs off with her guns. And Quentin is really upset about this. Now, where does this part take place? Is this before this happened, or is this after? I mean, she has powers, right? Well, I one time saw her. No, is it really possible she doesn't have any powers? You seem concerned. Well, no, I really don't seem. I don't really do concern. Why would I care if she's got powers or not? And is possibly unstable. Well, maybe because you like her. Yeah. I'm really hoping this whole Gwenpool Quentin thing was all Brodoc's influence. But anyway, this is kind of weird because Quentin is now shaken up by the fact that Gwenpool doesn't apparently have her reality powers. She can't step out of a comic book, which she pretty much did in the first issue when she did the whole filling his room with wet towels. But yeah, it's thrown him off his game. Quentin, are you all right? I don't know. Yeah, your most powerful member. This is the way you take him out of the game. It's kind of cheap. So yeah, now we have America throwing Fuse back into one of the other monsters, right into his chest. And Kate goes to AIM's headquarters, but Brodock has figured it out, and she has this little conversation with him about how he's made himself look beautiful, but he's still ugly on the inside where it counts. Yeah, never thought about it that way. Well, you may have a point. He shoots her. You know, I like that. I do like that the talking down didn't work, and he's just, oh well, he just shoots her anyway. So we still have the monsters running amok. Now Tigra is back on their side helping, but it still seems like they're spending too much time on crowd control. Quentin he's out of the game now. Again, a cheap way to get one of the most powerful members who can solve this. It's pretty cheap. And so America and Clint decide to go after Kate and leave Quentin basically on his own. And so we see that Brodock has strapped Kate to one of his monster-making machines. Now, Mr. Bond, it is time to die. And yeah, she gets turned into a bird-like creature. So as Tigra's getting up, Quentin talks to her. Like I said, now she's on their side, and she's a little bit more reasonable. So she's going to start fighting the monsters because she's so ticked off. And so yeah, things are moving slightly in their favor. Yeah, she's giant size, but she does have Avengers fighting experience. These are just probably rage-filled monsters. This should turn a lot easier. Nobody was talking to you, sir. Maybe next time you'd go do your run somewhere that doesn't look like a 50s sci-fi horror flick. That's going bad, huh? No need to be rude. I only stopped at this because... Is that supposed to be C.B. Cebulski? With the Spider-Man thing? Is it him, or... I feel like I should recognize him. And I'm not, so... I'm sure someone else is better with faces than I am. Is going to say, oh yeah, that's Joe Quesada. I don't know. I get the feeling I recognize this. It's supposed to be someone. I can't place it. So yeah, they go to AIM and yeah, they find a little check-in here. Things are going bad. We got Tigra back. She's still giant, but her mind is her own, which makes her odds slightly better. I'm afraid that's not quite true, Choir. Oh God, Kate. What do you mean? Yeah, Kate is now a giant bird creature thing called Kate Hawk. Yeah. Should have gone with Kate Hawkeye. I don't know. Yes. Yeah, I went through this quick. This book has a couple funny lines in it, and maybe it's like I said, it's my mood. I feel like crap. I just want to lay down. I just want to go back to sleep. But no, I read this book. It's stupid. Um, Kate's a bad leader. Quit trying to say she's a great leader. Her stupid idea to go into Brodoc's AIM headquarters bit them in the ass. Um, had they just dealt with Tigra in the beginning and not just let her walk into the ocean. Um, yeah, this is dumb. This book is stupid. It's no JLI. It has the potential to be JLI, but it's not JLI. But granted, it does have a couple funny lines in it, but this wasn't as bad as Heroes in Crisis. So anyway, why am I bothering reading this book? It's only going to be canceled in a few issues, thankfully. But no, I'm just going to keep doing this to myself because I hate myself. I'm going back to bed. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.